Hello, you are very welcome to the Mastermind channel. Today we're going to talk about grief or loss. But before we start, if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, subscribe and activate the bell so you get notified every time that I post a new video. Grief is the psychological suffering or pain caused by the loss of a person or object, which can be a concrete situation, a relationship, a job, a dream, or even an imaginary fantasy. It is the loss of something or someone you love, and the greater this love, the greater the suffering caused by this loss. Anyone can be subject to this situation, and in most cases, it is a natural process. But even in trivial situations, the consequences of loss vary from person to person because they are related to individual reactions. It is natural that losses cause crying, regret, despair, or even depression. These reactions to loss are natural and necessary. But people are usually not prepared to deal with loss. The bereaved person goes through a complicated emotional journey. The stages of grief are essential to the process inherent in the acceptance of loss. It is proper to the human being to be aware that one day he will have to deal with death, but he is not prepared to face it. According to Kubler-Ross, grief has 5 phases that people usually go through. The first is the denial phase. The shock of the situation leads the person to deny the loss. The person does not accept the loss. The second is anger, revolt, or sometimes even hatred for the loss. This is a common situation when a violent death occurs or when an amputation of a limb is necessary. In this phase, the person says everything he feels and thinks and is very angry. In this situation, the anger and the pain is very intense, and the person feels disgusted with this world and wronged. The next stage is negotiation. The person asks herself what she has failed and negotiates with herself to try and reverse the situation. She has thoughts like, if I do things a certain way, everything will change. The next phase is sadness. At this stage, the person is possessed by intense and deep sadness. They no longer have angry outbursts. They are still and thoughtful. In this period, it is normal for the person to have crying attacks, to refuse to leave the house, and to show disinterest in activities that she used to enjoy. The last stage of mourning is acceptance. In this stage, there is an acceptance of the loss, with a gradual resumption of life, adapting to this new reality, which leads to a feeling of inner peace. That's it for today. In the next video, we will cover some ways of dealing with grief. Stay tuned. And if you like this video, don't forget to leave your like and share it. I'll see you next week. Bye now.